So this is what we put up with: domestic terrorists who torch Tesla dealerships and trash Elon Musk, driving down the price of his stock and the value of his portfolio. Over what? Lies spread by hateful leftist hate wankers who simply just tell fairy tales. Elon Musk cut Social Security. Elon Musk cut people off. Elon Musk cut this. Elon Musk didn't cut anything. The Doge effort was to identify fraud, waste, and abuse. And they identified billions and billions and billions and billions of it. But Congress has failed to cut. Elon Musk can't cut anything. You morons that actually believe that went around, torched Teslas, and attacked people and tried to destroy Elon Musk and his reputation and your hate-wanking fantasies on X, the platform that he allows you to be on. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Elon Musk cut nothing, as I said at the time, and now Elon Musk's time as a special advisor is coming to an end. It was a 120-day appointment, and that clock is about to expire. And you're all going to make fairy tales up about how he has a dispute with the White House and why he's leaving. He was always leaving after 120 days unless Trump appointed him to something else, which was unlikely. He's got businesses to run. Your lies about Elon Musk, Jasmine Crockett, the scumbag, bogus freaking member of Congress from Texas, who's as racist as they come, running around talking about Elon Musk getting contracts himself. Look, we need to take a look into your campaign financing. I think that's of more interest in people than Elon Musk. There are no contracts awarded and nothing directed his way. What a bunch of scumbag, lying sacks of horse manure that we find on the political left attacking Elon Musk. Well, the reality is this: the big, beautiful bill is full of big, beautiful BS as usual. Yeah, there's some good things in there. Finally, not taxing tips. That's long overdue. What an abomination that's been for the past 30 plus years, fleecing hardworking, lower income Americans of their hard-earned dollars with taxes on tips. Also, no tax on overtime. That's brilliant. That encourages people to work harder and longer hours. But what about the no taxes on Social Security benefits? This is one of the biggest scams in the history of the United States, this Ponzi scheme known as Social Security, where people paid taxes in for decades. It wasn't a contribution someone made on their behalf. They paid it in. Yes, I know their employer pays half, or if they're self-employed, they pay it all. But self-employed people still pay the tax on up to 85% of their Social Security earnings. What a scumbag proposition. You're punishing people for being productive. You're punishing people for saving for their future. You're punishing people paying taxes on top of taxes. You're disgraceful ingrates, you clowns in Congress. Elon Musk. Elon Musk didn't cut anything, you idiots, on the left and the right. Elon Musk didn't cut anything. He had no power. I said he had no authority to do that. You morons ran around attacking Elon Musk and torching Teslas and attacking domestic terrorists. By the way, where's the Department of Justice? Please, Pam Bondi, where are the charges preferred against these domestic terrorists for terrorism and trying to intimidate Tesla owners and damaging vehicles? These people are terrorists. Why haven't they been arrested? Why haven't they been charged and imprisoned and prosecuted for their crimes? Let's get busy, Pam Bondi. You're the Attorney General. Let's do something useful. I don't need another Jeff Sessions sitting in the Attorney General's office. We need a real prosecutor. Let's get this thing ginned up and go after these domestic terrorists. Let's not let them skate like they did in 2020 when they murdered Americans on the streets for wearing Trump hats, when they harassed Americans for voting for Trump, when they torched our cities in Portland and took over and had a genuine insurrection. None of those people have been charged. It's about time the Department of Justice started supporting Americans and standing up for America and what's right. And it's about time people start blaming the people responsible for the massive deficit that we face and the coming collapse of the American economy and the global economy from debt that's unsustainable. Congress, that's where the cowards are, and you fools elect them every 2 years. Well, you fools includes me. I vote for Congress too. It's time to hold the people responsible for the mess responsible and stop blaming Elon Musk. What does he get for the effort he put forward with volunteers who took no money and discovered the fraud, waste, and abuse that Congress refused to discover, that the General Accounting Office refused to discover? His businesses torched, his reputation tarnished by scumbag, hate-wanking domestic terrorists and crybaby social media commentators. It's time for Americans to stand up and demand from our representatives in the House of Representatives to do their damn job. Mike Johnson, the big, beautiful bill, where are the cuts? There's nothing conservative about this bill. We're adding to the deficit. And yes, we're giving tax cuts, and hopefully those tax cuts will increase the economy fast enough at growth that it will make up for the shortfall, which will be the case after 3 or 4 years. But in the short term, the deficit grows because no genuine cuts have been made. In fact, defense has been increased. The defense budget's been increased. So much fraud, waste, and abuse in the Department of Defense, and it's been increased. This is a reward for years of DEI and undermining social cohesion, esprit de corps, and morale in the force. More money? No. Now, it is time to clean this cesspool up in Washington. Donald Trump, he promised to clean it up. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. And for those of you voting for these clowns, blame it on yourself. Charlie Rangel just passed away at the age of 94. One of the biggest clowns in the House of Representatives for decades. 26 years in the House. Term limits? Maybe. Accountability? Never going to happen until people start holding the members of Congress accountable. And stop electing the likes of Elon Omar and Mitch McConnell and Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, Chuck Schumer, Jasmine Crockett, Ayanna Pressley. These people are lunatics, all of them. And they don't represent you or me. They represent their own parochial self-interest, which is self-enrichment, self-aggrandizement, and craven political power at our expense. The collapse is coming unless you do something. Big, beautiful bill. Please. Stop harassing Elon. Start doing your job and vote these people out of office. Cheers.